Today, I want to speak to the agent who's doing everything for their family, but barely sees them. You know, the truth is that the industry will applaud your grind, but God does not call you to sacrifice your family on the altar of your business success. What's the point of building success that never gives anything back to the people that you love most? How common is it for us to say, I'm doing this for you, I'm doing this for them, for my family, but then we never actually show up at the dinner table. You know, your business should fuel your life, not consume it. And yes, it is possible to build both with profit and peace. That is absolutely possible. Your business should multiply your peace, not just your profit. The real ROI that you should be measuring is time, presence, and purpose. My hope for us everywhere as Christians in this industry is not only that we show up well for our clients, but that we show up purposefully for our families. That we aren't the kind of people that will be in the middle of an argument with our spouse, but a phone call comes in from a client, we pick it up, we're kind, we're cordial, we're laughing, we're having a good conversation, and as soon as we hang up, we're right back into that argument. That's not the kind of people that we should be, as if our business should only ever see our grind, our sacrifice, that everything should always be hard. I used to think that success looked like selling 100 homes a year, but now I know it's the freedom to take my kids to a movie Wednesday morning if I want to. I want you to think about what can you build now that your future self and your family will thank you for. Psalm 127 verse 1 says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain." At the end of the day, it's the pursuit of what it is that the Lord desires for us that matters. Otherwise, it's going to be built in vain. So let me tell you a story. You know, I've had months where I've had very, very high income. We work in an industry that is an incredible blessing, that we can make way more money than we should. And in a month, in a year, you know, I remember I had come out of working at the university. I graduated from my alma mater. I was an assistant director of admission. And I remember coming into real estate, and the second year I was in real estate, 1 month, I made double what I made in an entire year that I made at CNU, my alma mater, Christopher Newport University. I've had those months, but guess what? I also had that month. I felt like a ghost at home. You know, I've had quieter months where my marriage and my kids and my faith thrived. And in the Lord's kindness, I've been able to pursue those months that are high income, but also where my marriage and my kids and my faith can thrive. So which one does the Lord honor, do we think? Is it pursuit of success and driven by money and driven by the industry scoreboard? Or is it the one that says, you know what, I want to pursue and be as excellent as I can be to the honor of the Lord and the opportunity he has given me, but not at the expense of the peace and the presence and the purpose with my family? I'm going to seek to do both. And if I can only do one, or if one is going to pull me from the other, I'm not going to sacrifice what the Lord has called me to steward, which is my wife, my kids, my faith, my community. If you want to build a business that actually gives something back, subscribe to this podcast. Send it with a friend. Share it with a friend. Sit down and have a conversation. Ask your spouse, how am I doing in this area? Do you feel like I'm present enough? Or am I working too much? I asked my wife that question, and it changed a lot of things when I understood her perspective. So I want to leave you with this. What's one thing your business is taking from your family today that God never asked you to give? I love you, faithful agents, and I will see you next time.